Hello everyone, welcome back to X Foundations. I'm Luigi, and we are
Autopilot.
heading
Engaged.
to the highway
Local
construction
highway.
site.
Jump gate. Kingdom
I did not do
End.
any of that experimentation about the lag that I said I was going to do in the last episode.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Covering fire for the fire brand, everyone. Azure and Lilac said, delay the aggressor. Your carrier shall arrive shortly and with due haste. That right again.
Protector.
Okay, we're just being thrown right in, I see.
Protector. Protector.
Yeah, I don't think they
Protector.
stand much of a chance since they don't have any capital ships.
Protector. Protector.
Yeah, that was underwhelming. And of course they're going to talk about how big of a help I was. Can I dock at that? I can, say I'm docking bay. Perfect.
Out of docking range. Docking granted.
Ooh.
I expected no less. Please direct your subordinates to dock for debriefing, maintenance, and of course, refreshments.
Refreshments.
Queen Polyphides and the Queendom of Boron bid you a peaceful welcome aboard. Oh my, it is you! How favorable and fortuitous that our paths should cross again. Please, do approach me on the bridge, I insist.
So that's the steward, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the former one. I think his ship's got a little bit of an upgrade.
Come in, come in. I hope your journey to our ancient homeland was sprinkled with success. As you may have keenly registered, my position has somewhat evolved since we last had the pleasure of meeting.
Yeah, you're inside someone
While I
else.
await the summons of Her Majesty's Royal Council for redevelopment of the former provinces adrift, I have pledged myself to this intrepid defense mission.
The defense of what?
Nothing less than the construction of an advanced, state-of-the-art cross-sector highway. Preparations began as soon as the connection to Kingdom End was established, and most of the resource shipments have already arrived. Once our mission is complete, Boron ships will once again traverse safely between all known sectors of the Queendom without disturbing the local inhabitants. If only these inhabitants had received as thorough a briefing by the Queen herself as I have on this matter.
That'd require communication. So, yeah, let's ask they don't agree.
Indeed. As you had the pleasure of witnessing mere moments ago, the Kha'ak refused to acknowledge the merits of this undertaking. Precisely as I warned, when this gruesome and dreary sector's rehabilitation was first presented to me. We intrude upon their dark sanctuary, and naturally they seek to divest themselves of our presence.
And what are you planning?
Thanks to their unique warp technology, Kha'ak ship clusters continue to harry our construction ships. Even if these do little damage to our operation, they keep us perpetually on edge, unable to discern our opponent's grand strategy. Consequently, there can only be one response, even if it pains me to go against my deepest Boron instincts. We shall sally forth. By taking a forward position, we may gain valuable intelligence and divert Kha'ak attention away from our construction site.
And what can I do?
Tragically, we have recently recorded unacceptable losses, hence the invitation to any spirited pilots in the general vicinity. Of course, you far exceed the required qualification, yet nevertheless, I would be honored and grateful to take you, temporarily, into the employ of Her Majesty's Expeditionary Flotilla. You may choose between one of our 2 most renowned flight leaders and fly a well-equipped military ship for the duration of this mission. Unless you prefer to risk your own ship, of course. Once
I'm taking
you are
my ship.
settled, we shall embark, like a school of Nishalan mud wranglers on the first day of swelter season.
Who are the flight leaders? Let's get the information
They are
anyways.
Tinfiga and Hukabo. At first, I had reason to question their compatibility, but this recent engagement has rapidly evaporated such worries. Royal Warden Hukabo leads Lilac Finn, a flight of corvettes sent to our aid from Kingdom End itself. I do not know him well, but it is apparent that he brings a thrilling ferocity rarely seen among our kind. Tinfiga, on the other appendage, has defended the provinces adrift for longer than I served as royal steward. Despite her mannerisms, she leads our gunboats with a cool stoicism. I can also personally attest to her unswerving loyalty and commitment to our people.
Alright, at
Splendid.
command.
I expected no less. Since it appears that we will not have the pleasure of further reinforcements at this time, I shall commence preparations for our embarkation post-haste. We shall speak again once you have conferred with Tinfiga and Hugabo.
I'm taking my own ship. What are they talking about? I probably still will have to talk to them. It wouldn't hurt to meet these guys anyways.
Still think that these suits are not perambulatory enough?
Okay, what is going on in Morningstar 3 before I check? Before I talk to these guys. Oh, it's just a Xenon incursion. Okay. Those ships will be able to take it on. We've got enough capital ships there.
To converse with you in this emotional state.
Really? Then why do you not go and fetch one?
Ha! You know full well that the only law on this ship is currently preoccupied ensuring the triumph of this mission.
Comrade, it appears that we have a visitor. Just as you were calming my emotional state.
These two have history, I see.
Yes. What is it you require? Very well, but do not keep me waiting.
Would you look at that? Fresh meat for the fleet. As luck would have it, one of my pilots has requested a discharge to join his relatives in Atreus clouds. If you are willing to take his place, there is a well-equipped and only slightly battered gunboat waiting for you in the carrier's internal storage.
Does this room look Argon? I need to ask that.
Keen observation. The Queendom of Boron and the Argon Federation worked closely together in preparation for the Dark. Turrets, military doctrine, efficient subdivision of aerated interiors, uncomfortable chairs. If you pay attention, you can see their influence everywhere.
You don't talk like a
Oh
Boron?
my. I am, of course, fully and entirely capable of employing the verbose and ostentatious mannerisms of my
I like her.
unless I want to tease the adorable stickler over there. Or talk to my flight. Really, no time for flowery antics during a battle, so best get used to it.
I think the Give me a moment. Let's
Sure.
check what the Hydra is. I
Go
think
and
it's a
review
Corvette.
your options first.
Let's see. The Hydra Regal is. Let's see. What is it? Information. It is a Corvette. So yeah, we'll take the free gunboat.
I am elated and ecstatic to welcome your return, pilot.
Oh, I should talk to the other guy first.
Sure. Go and
Oh.
review your options
There was
first.
one talking option I didn't see there. Oh, auto saving. There was an option there that I wanted to see. It was the how do you operate one. I wanted to ask that. And then I'm going to go talk to the other guy and see what he has to say. Come on.
I am elated and ecstatic to welcome your return, pilot.
How do you operate?
Gunboats are built to provide fire support. So that is exactly what we do. Corvettes and heavy fighters may bring the battle to a close, but our turrets dictate its flow. How does that sound? Want to join? Sure. Go and review your
Okay, let's go talk to the other
options
guy.
first.
Shall we continue then?
Reporting for duty.
Evidently, it was wise to rely on Leda Wee to send me a suitably pugnacious replacement. You see, one of my most experienced pilots was struck down with space sickness and is confined for the time being to an aqua chamber. Consequently, there remains a fully operational Corvette anchored within the hold of the Menelaus Reminiscence. If you promise to treat this honourable ship with the respect she is due, she shall be yours until we have concluded our mission.
Was there a disagreement?
Nonsense. Nothing of the sort. I am merely unaccustomed to the lack of pheromonic communication, and these incapacious suits make nothing easier. My comrade in arms, who is yet to experience the splendour of Nishala's oceans, exploits her advantage brazenly and mischievously.
He's not
It is
used to what he's.
evident that for the duration of our joint undertaking, it falls to me to teach this backwater boron the manners pertinent to her position.
So he's not used to the suits, is what he's saying. And how do you operate?
We are Her Majesty's Lilac Fin, armed to the trunk, the froth of the froth. Though traditional boron conduct stipulates prudence and caution, our corvettes proceed boldly to quash any perils before they grow rampant. And as you have no doubt observed, a good smack on the appendage makes these Kha'ak retreat like any other foe.
All right.
Very well, but do not keep me waiting.
I like her more. He's too stuck up.
I am elated and ecstatic to welcome your return, pilot.
She is so sarcastic. Anyways,
Terrific. Welcome to the team.
Tin Viga has just confirmed the transferal of your, bucket. To retrieve your ship, I suggest you peruse one of the ship consoles next to our M-class docking pads. Though I would never prevent you from reverting to your own vessel instead, should you so desire.
let's grab the Nazarite. We'll check out the Thresher another time. I want my fully upgraded katana for this mission. I will grab someone. You.
I see you have engaged the lift. Observe how your ship rises majestically from the depths.
I do want to get the Thresher off this carrier.
May I request a general readiness report? All ships ready for action, Commander. Well, almost.
Katana.
Hello.
Okay, well that's undocking. Let's grab the Thresher. And we'll send it
Pilot,
back through
we
there.
still need someone to hug the carrier, in case the Kha'ak tries something. Park your ship close to the turret that I have marked on your heads-up display.
Fleet, we are commencing our highway tunnel patrol. May I cordially invite you to stay on high alert since we expect a measure of Kha'ak harassment.
Notice how the carrier seems to drag you along when
Oh
you are
god,
close
more
enough?
tutorial.
Convenient, is it not? It allows you to rotate your ship freely so that your turrets can face approaching enemies.
Danger.
I was expecting to have to deliver resources to build this highway. Oh, that name.
As expected, they are diverting a portion of their forces to investigate our movements.
Protector.
I probably should be letting them withdraw.
Protector.
Stop it!
Protector. Protector. Queen's Guard. Protector. Protector. Protector.
It's nice that they withdraw now. It makes them more like underdogs, and that they're basically scrounging to survive if they're not willing to fight to the death.
Protector.
Engaging.
Oh my, the ship that we furnished you with seems to have wandered out of the mission sector. I should remind you that this mission depends on the fortitude and commitment of courageous pilots such as yourself. Please, return the ship to Sanctuary of Darkness without delay.
Let the ship manage only.
They're not expecting me to return the ship, are they?
Queen's Guard. Protector. Queen's Guard.
Alright, the light guys went on ahead. We'll fight these guys instead.
Queen's Guard.
Leader. Scramble. On the way. This is good.
Protector.
Attack orders.
Protector. 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 Protector.
Yeah, these guys really don't stand a
Imagine how
chance.
swiftly our ships will scuttle past these cars towards the highway.
The boron will be again.
Because that should fly away from me.
Menelaus Reminiscence.
It is flying away from me. I'm behind it.
Queen's Guard. Protector.
No, I did not miss every shot. It just looked like I had missed a whole bunch of shots.
Queen's Guard. Queen's Guard.
Oh, that name. They need... we need to establish communication with these guys so we can get them a proper name. At least the lag doesn't seem to be as bad today, right now, well, for this episode.
Protector. 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 Menelaus Reminiscence.
Menelaus Oh, that name. This is definitely the episode of weird names.
Twist my flipper. I wonder if I would be this reckless if I had a jump drive like them.
Indeed. I would like to see that.
Queen's Guard. Protector. 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 Protector.
And...
Queen's Guard. Protector. Protector. Queen's Guard. Protector. Protector.
Thought that guy was pointing us back to the gate. Are we only a small distance away from the gate? Man, the system is definitely suitably creepy though. I really hope we don't have to escort all the way back to the other gate.
Protector.
Because it's starting to feel like we will.
Protector. 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 Protector.
Oh, did I aggro all 4 of them? I think I did.
Protector.
Good thing I brought the katana then.
Protector.
Are my turrets not firing?
As you have fit, it appears that your courageous defense will suffice for the remainder of this voyage. The commander has bestowed upon my flight fresh and indeed pivotal orders. We shall depart forthwith.
Protector. Protector.
Where he's off to. Bet we'll have to go rescue him later. I have a feeling we're gonna have to go rescue him later, though. No, there they go. It's just us left behind now.
Queen's Guard. Protector.
Wow. Oh, I got their attention at least.
Protector.
Okay, I definitely need to check to see if my turrets are working. Next calm moment I'm checking.
Protector. Protector. Queen's Guard.
Should not have done that.
Protector.
Time to remove you from my graviton.
I thought they said it's not Gravatar. I actually checked the subtitles for that one. Like, remove them from the grandfather? What? Gravatar makes a lot more sense.
Protector. Protector. Queen's Guard.
Alright. While we're flying, my turrets are disarmed. Let's fix that. There's an installation right up ahead, and I wonder if that's where we're going to be dealing with.
I cannot allow you.
Queen's Guard.
But this is getting repetitive, so I'm going to cut out. And I'll cut back in once there's actually something happening.
Something rather important to your attention. You will be pleased, no doubt, to hear that your ship will be automatically repaired when docked at our area, for the duration of this mission, that is. Majesty, you are now receiving the royal broadcast from the Queendom of Voron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty Queen Polyphia.
I am delighted to announce that the realm has successfully established diplomatic relations with both the God Realm of the Paranid and the Holy Order of the Pontificate. We shall seek further cooperation between our peoples and work towards a peaceful and prosperous future together.
Also gratified to see my parent brethren normalize their relations with the Queen. Mark them on the list.
Cannot wait to retire to some nice cozy deep under the sea after these escapades.
And may I say, I am delighted that this is the case. Fleet, may I request that you shoo away the remaining Kha'ak to unburden our posteriors?
He just asked us to get them off his butt. That's basically what he just asked. So this mission's full of appropriate
Protector.
things. No, that one's not that inappropriate. It's mostly the name of these guys.
Protector. Protector.
Alright, so I assume after this we're done with Sanctuary of Darkness. So we gotta go rescue the other guy.
Protector.
Okay, we're down to 3.
Protector.
That'll make 2.
We have received word from Lilac Finn. Their scouting mission has resulted in new and exciting, yet also somewhat worrisome discoveries. While we approach the rendezvous point, you have the opportunity to dock at the carrier and have your ship automatically repaired.
I wish I could just go ahead of the rendezvous point, but
Docking.
let's see what the docking. Don't think I need any repairs, but we'll dock anyways.
Successfully
Oh, it
docked.
seems to be actually travel driving. Using the travel drive this time. I assume that's the rendezvous point.
I'm delighted that you have heeded my call. Feast your eyes on this emerging cataclysm.
I am truly torn between awe and apprehension. I think we may have uncovered a Kha'ak gathering place.
Gathering for what, exactly? I feel compelled to ask.
Look, they are warping in and out. Are they planning a mass attack on the highway? And
No,
yet,
something else is going on.
this feels as though we are intruding on something very private.
You are suggesting that this location may hold societal value to the Kha'ak. A holy place within their sanctuary. A jump beacon. Is this a ceremony of procreation?
Though I concur with your doubts, the military implications of this discovery are undeniable. It pains me to say that we must disperse this congregation, and without delay.
Oh, we're kicking a hornet's nest with this.
Commander Object.
I'm gonna stick with the capital ship.
Worry not, Hookabah. The sturdy hull of the Menelaus Reminiscence shall protect you and your ships.
That's the central place we've seen, isn't it? Yep.
Danger. Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Man, I don't like this. Has a lot of ships. I'm not going to be the one that kicks this hornet's nest, but that's good. We're going to do that in the next episode. I'll see you guys then. Bye.